From 1-7 to now the seventh seed in the AFC playoffs. Let's go, Miami. What is up, Finn fans? Miami Dolphins beat the New Orleans Saints 20-3. They have not done that since 1985. The Miami Dolphins have not beaten the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans in the Superdome. I think is it still called the Superdome? Since December of 1985. 86. Sorry, 1986. Huge win. And yes, you're going to hear the Dolphins beat a decimated team and the Dolphins didn't face anyone. But the thing is, we didn't win by 1. We didn't win by 2. We beat them. We didn't allow their offense to do anything. 8 sacks on the games, 2 interceptions. Huge game by this Miami Dolphin team. But before I get into all the good stuff, got shout out to new members in Soul King Roo and Daniel Goodborn. Thank you so much for joining the membership during the live stream. I will get, normally if you joined in the live stream, I give you a shout out in the post game. And let's jump into the stats. Always start with the away team, so we're going to start with the Miami Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa, 19 for 26, 198 yards, the 1 touchdown to Waddle, and the interception, which was a very stupid interception. He had Waddle going across, stepped up, floated it, tried to get to Mac Hollins, dumb interception. Then rushing, Duke Johnson, 13 carries for 39 yards, 3 yards a carry. Philip Lindsay, 13 carries for 36 yards, 2.8 yards a carry. Myles Gaskin, 3 for 10, 3.3. Then when it comes to receiving, Waddle, 10 receptions for 92 yards and 1 touchdown. He's going to break the rookie record for receptions Anquan Boldin holds. Mac Hollins, 1 catch for 40 yards. Beautiful throw by Tua. And it was pass interference. Still caught it. Durham Smythe, 3 for 31. Mike Gesicki, 3 for 22. And then we will look at the Saints. Ian Book had a bad day, but I felt bad for the kid, to be honest with you. 12 for 20, 135 yards, 2 interceptions. He had the defense in his face almost every down. Ton of knockdowns, ton of pressure, ton of sacks, just all over him. Alvin Kamara, 13 carries for 52 yards, 4 yards a carry. Mark Ingram, 4 for 17, 4.3 yards. Tony Jones, 2 for 6 for 3. And then you're receiving little Jordan Humphrey, 3 catches for 70 yards. Marquise Callaway, 4 for 46. Ethan Wolf, 2 for 8. Alvin Kamara had 2 for 7. You're going to hear it, right? Well, look at the 7-game winning streak the Miami Dolphins are on. We're going to nip this in the butt before I talk about the good stuff. But you're going to hear it. Okay, you're 8-7. You went on a 7-game winning streak. But look at the teams you faced. You faced the Jets twice. You faced the Giants. You faced the Panthers. You faced the Texans. And now you're facing a Saints team that has nobody starting. Well, are you happy about this? Why are you celebrating? You know why I'm celebrating? Because I watched the Detroit Lions beat the Cardinals. I just watched the Texans beat the Chargers. I've watched the Jets beat the Titans and the Bengals. And I've seen the Giants beat the Saints. So to sit here and tell me that I shouldn't be happy and it shouldn't be impressive to be on a 7-game winning streak, any given Sunday you can lose to any of these teams. Ignore them. And if you're saying in the comment section, you're wrong. But let's talk about the good. This defense was just all over the place. Consistent pressure on Ian Book. Shut down Alvin Kamara. 8 sacks. Philip Lindsay Jalen Phillips was so close to getting his 9th sack. So close. But Ian Book was running for his life. I felt bad for the kid. He made some dumb decisions. He had some guys open. He threw the late interception. He threw a pick 6 to Nick Needham that set it off for us. Then he threw a late dumb interception to Brandon Jones. He had nothing. His offensive line was decimated. The whole offense was decimated. Dolphins offense, right? Look at the stats. It wasn't great. But again, and go back and watch my preview of this game. I was not expecting the Miami Dolphins offense to come out and light it up. Was not expecting it. The fact that Tua threw for 198 yards, I'm impressed by that. Some of his passes were really nice. Some of them were stupid. But again, we'll talk about that in the film breakdown. I wasn't expect Duke Johnson, 13 carries for 39 yards. Phil Lindsay, 13 carries for 36. I kind of expected. I think that's your 1-2 punch now, Johnson and Lindsay. I expected that. I talked to you guys about this in the preview, and I purposely said it so you guys didn't get your hopes up saying, oh, the offense is playing like garbage, Tua sucks, yada, yada, which I was still getting in the live stream. The Saints' defensive front is really good. Cameron Jordan just recently had his 100th sack in his career. They're really good. They were consistently getting pressure on the offensive line, on Tua. Austin Jackson was sucking wind. Jesse Davis was sucking wind. Liam Eichenberg had a phantom holding call because the refs just were like, screw it, let's just throw the flag and say he held him. Didn't even hold him. The offensive line was struggling, but we still were able to churn drives. We were still able to eat the clock up. We were still able to sustain drives to give the defense time to breathe. Let's look at my notes here. So, yeah, I talk about Austin Jackson. He gave up 2 pressures right up the gut. He needs to do better on that. Pick 6 by Nick Needham, fantastic. Nick Needham also having the tackle to stop Alvin Kamara from getting the first down. Very, very big. The 3rd and 1, right? They put Jacoby Brissett in on 3rd and 1, which I'm like, all right, fine. Because then it really messes with the defense. Are they going to run it? Are they going to pass it? Is he going to QB sneak it? I understand it. I appreciate it. But the play call of having him roll out to his right, and it was just dumb on 3rd and 1. Like, I don't understand why they don't have it. Tua's in the if you're going to go for any of this stupid stuff, put Tua in the shotgun, put, Lindsay, or put Duke Johnson to his left or his right. Have Waddle out there. Heck, have Isaiah Ford out there. Have Gesicki out there. Have Parker out there. Have them wide. All of a sudden, you're spreading the defense. And that gives the Dolphins the option of handing the ball off or throwing a quick pass for the first down. Just do that. Stop trying to be, cute. Kamara Wilkins situation, I thought that was pretty funny. On Wilkins' end, it wasn't a malicious thing. Wilkins is just a goofball. I hope he's mic'd up in this week because I'd like to hear that interaction between him. He just took his towel. He's just messing with him, but it drew a penalty. The holding calls, right? And then, okay. The holding calls were killing us. Tua would hit a fantastic pass to Waddle across the middle, holding. All of a sudden, we're in a hole. And then it's 3rd and 12, and they run a wildcat play with Phil Lindsay at quarterback. And I get it, right? At that point, I think we were up 10-3. I get it. Their offense is sucking wind. Our defense is controlling the game. Don't make stupid mistakes, yada, yada. But try a little bit there. Love. Okay, I'm glad I wrote this down. This is why, if you ever watch the live streams, I write things down, because if not, I'm going to forget something I want to talk about. Absolutely love the wrinkle that Gotze and Studsville, and probably Charlie Fry too, I don't know who's doing it, incorporate into the offense where they have Waddle lined up in the shotgun at running back. A ton of times, it has led him get open, and I absolutely love it. There'll be times where he'll have a wheel route, and I'll talk about it in the film breakdown. It'll allow him to get open. Very, very smart. Love that. O-line pressure, ton of that. Tua's interception, but then he always bounces back. Tua threw the stupid interception, and then the very next drive, we marched down the field, score the touchdown. He always bounces back. Big catch and pass from Mac Hollins. Love it that he was pass interfered, and he still ended up catching the ball. Then Mac Hollins. We punt the ball to them, right? We're just at this point just eating up clock. They have no chance of winning. We're up 17. They have no timeouts. We punt the ball to them, and Mac Hollins catches it on their 1. That's why he's a team captain, and he needs to get re-signed, and he needs to start. He needs to be a starting wide receiver for us. But this game was huge, absolutely huge for us. Again, we started 1-7. I was one of them. I was one of them that said the season's over. You lose to the Jaguars, the season's over. We lost to the Jaguars. You lose to the Falcons, someone needs to get fired. We lose to the Falcons. I'm like, you can't come back from this. There's no way that we can go on such a long tear, win 10 games in a row, win 9. There's no way. We win 7. And now we own the 8th seed in the playoffs. I'll pop it up if they changed it. But it's just because as me recording this, I've been trying to find an image of it, but it hasn't popped up yet. 1 week at a time. Now we're going on to the Tennessee Titans. This is going to be different. This is going to be completely different than us facing a rookie and Zach Wilson, than us facing Ian Book, who had 2 days to learn the offense. Different from us facing the Giraffe and Mike Lennon. Ryan Tannehill is no slouch. He'll make the plays. He'll make dumb plays, but he'll make the plays. So this is and it's on a short week. So there's no time to celebrate. We're in the playoff mode. We're literally in the playoffs now. Play it smart. I will say this, though, before we get out of here, because I know people are going to get onto it. I know it. He sucks. He has no pocket presence. Blah, blah, blah. So no one can enjoy wins, right? Within the first 25 games, he is third on the Miami Dolphins in touchdowns. He's about one away from beating Bob Greasy and being second on the Miami Dolphins in touchdowns of quarterbacks in their first 20-something games. Just take that little nugget. Lay down. Put it under your pillow. The Miami Dolphin fairy come gift you something. Just take that little nugget with you. But I appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate everyone in the stream. Had an absolute blast. I will see you tomorrow. I think me and Big O, we're going to record, and then I'm going to upload it as soon as we're done, and then the film breakdown afterwards. I will try to get the best of live stream up maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out in the live stream. 7 in a row. Keep it up, Miami. But like usual, stay classy. And fins up.